What's going on, my creatures of the night? Good to see each and every one of you again. Alright, so Anthrax finally put out their new album last week, entitled For All Kings. Now, 3 out of the big 4 have either put out a new album late last year or this year. We had Slayer in September of last year, we had Megadeth January, and now we have Anthrax. We are waiting on you, Metallica. Anthrax is iconic when it comes to the world of thrash metal in general. However, in the 2010s, I would say, a little bit before that, they had some ups and downs and weren't really able to put out an album for quite a while. Then they released Worship Music back in 2011, which was pretty damn good, actually. If you like that album, you will definitely enjoy this album. For All Kings really shows that true thrash sound that they are known for. They are, however, able to open up their minds and explore new horizons, but at the same time they stick to that core sound that is Anthrax, you know. We start with the song You Gotta Believe, and you guys know that for me, well, if you don't know, you'll know now, that for me, the intro song or the first song of the album is incredibly important. I feel like the first song gives you the impression on what the album is going to be like. May I remind you that sometimes the first song gives you a good impression and the rest of the album is not what you think. Or sometimes the first song gives you a bad impression and the rest of the album is pretty damn good. But, you know, it depends. But for the most part, the first song gives you that impression at first. This song, however, the song You Gotta Believe, it really delivers that pure aggression that is Anthrax. It's exciting, and it's blood-pumping, and it's got a fantastic lead guitar from John, which blends awesomely with Scotty Ian. A couple other songs off the album I'd like to point out are Evil Twin and Suzerain. These songs really go for that old-school 80s thrash metal sound, which is always great to hear. Really takes you down that nostalgic path of the 1980s thrash scene. Although I wasn't born around that time, I grew up with that music, so... You can tell that this band has still got it, you know, especially with these songs. You hear this song, you hear these songs, and you have this moment, kind of like in wrestling, when the old wrestler comes back, and the fans chant, "You've still got it," because he's putting on a great match after all those years. Anyway, but yeah, one of the catchiest songs on the album, I would have to say, is "Monster" at the end. It's a pretty good song as well. But one of the deepest and darkest songs off this album that truly stood out to me, at least, was Blood Eagle Wings. This song is the song you've got to hear when listening to this album. It really brings out the absolute best in Anthrax. I kid you not. All in all, this album was fantastic. Anthrax is one of the thrash bands that has always been able to stay true to their sound, but continue to stay relevant, as I said before. I truly enjoyed this album, and I don't really have many bad things to say about it. The songwriting on this album has matured a bit, but that doesn't really affect how good or bad the album is. It's a really good album, and that's really all I gotta say about it, and I hope you guys check it out, or already have by now. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that if I'm ever absent for more than 3 days, it's usually related to school. I'm currently in college, and last week things got a little busy. But I am trying to stay as consistent as possible. Also, my computer ran out of storage, so I was unable to record videos for a little while, but that's been taken care of now. So sorry for the delay in this album review. It was supposed to be out by Friday, but my computer screwed me over, and yeah. But yeah, stay tuned for Throwback Tuesdays tonight. I'm still doing that. Episode 2, first episode got a good reception. Wanted to thank you guys for that. And hope you guys check out this album and rock on.